everybody, it's your good buddies at ComicWow. I'm Josh.
And I'm Big Rick.
And we're here with the unboxing of the Women of Dynamite Vampirella statue from Dynamite Entertainment. This is awesome because Vampirella happens to be one of my favorite characters because why not? You've seen the outfit?
Right. One of the first
definitely my favorite cosplays.
Yeah, one of the first ones I ever seen at a convention was a Vampirella cosplay.
Because it required the least amount of materials.
I was very young, and I was like, wow.
And all, thoughts aside, because now there's those, we're going to unbox this. We've pre-cut some of the things open, but so you don't have to sit here and wait for us to go, everywhere. The box itself looks great. The artwork on it. This is based on the artwork of J. Scott Campbell.
Yeah, again, amazing.
Yeah, and Vampirella was created by Forrest J. Ackerman back in, 1969? 1969.
Yeah, it was in a Warren Publishing's
Vampirella number
black and
one.
white horror magazine, Vampirella #1.
Yeah, big magazine-sized comic books, still comic books. Yeah.
Little fact about why they did them in magazine size is because they could get away with them being magazine, so to avoid the code, the publisher code.
The more you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, and this is an edition of 1969 because each of the Women of Dynamite statues seem to be following that kind of trend where it's based on the origin.
Yeah, the year of origin.
Yeah. And again, it's J. Scott Campbell's artwork it's based off, which is phenomenal artist. You can't say enough good things about J. Scott Campbell. Does a lot of different things with Dynamite, so that's cool. And
sculpted by Jason Smith.
Jason Smith, who is killing it on this line because they all are very well sculpted and very well built. They didn't cheap out on those. The packaging is great, everything. But if you look around the box, you're going to also see the little sketch side over here with the multiple little different poses from Vampirella in there. Very, very cool. Yeah. I like that kind of touch. It'll also list the edition sizes on here too. Of course, you get like the different looks. So you've got 1969 for the standard edition. You've got 99 for the artist proof. The Dynamite edition is 199 pieces, and the artist proof edition is 49 pieces. There are going to be a black and white variant, I guess, to these two, which you see a picture of on the box. Down yonder, right here,
all
you will
sorts of
see
good
that
stuff.
Yeah, so they'll be the same thing, same kind of additions, but maybe like less in volume from them.
Well, let's open this thing up. We can talk about it for like an hour.
Some people are impatient. Nobody wants to spend Christmas with Rick, that's for sure. It's over in 10 seconds.
Well,
man.
Well,
Easy, Ralphie.
Well, we did cut the tape and stuff off so we could get into it quicker.
No, just because nobody wants to see you deal with tape. All right.
That's a true
story. So we open it up. We've got the COA in here. Again, if you watched any of the other unboxings we've done with Women of Dynamite, I love the size of the little COAs. They're great. It's a COA, but it's not overly big. It's here.
It's not an 8x10 as some of them are.
And you also have the incise version, like embossed on the actual styrofoam of Vampirella Women of Dynamite. It's an extra touch that I like on all these. I'm glad they kept that.
And we got number 1285 of 1969. So that's pretty cool.
We went according to Rick's weight. No, just teasing. And with these statues, I will continue to say it, they are packed extraordinarily well. Because you look at the voids, there's plenty of space in here that these things don't get jostled around, they don't get pushed on, and there's a chance for breakage. The voids do, keep these things intact. Right. And the rigid pieces, you're not going to worry about them. They're not going to break off anyway. Very well done. I salute the people at Dynamite, our good friends, for the way these are put together.
Here we go.
Rick's going to take the bag off her head.
Perfect. All right. Just like the other statue that we've done in the past, the bases on these things are sturdy. I mean, they are solid. And then the bottom, there, it says which edition we got and which number of that edition.
Very cool.
For serialization. Yeah,
I like this because she's got the little cloak or whatever, kind of like cloth hanging down. It's nice, quiet. It's got more of a plastic-esque kind of feel on these. These are mainly, I'm guessing, resin, like the actual statues. But a great pose on this. I love the pose. It's definitely J. Scott Campbell because you can see it in the face. If you know J. Scott Campbell's artwork, you can see those faces he does. I mean, it's tremendous. Like the hair, of course. You got the tush in the back. You know, it looks good. It's a very, very womanly, you know, pose there with the, you know, the hips, everything else.
The casting is a cold cast porcelain.
It's porcelain.
Yeah, it talks about it on here.
Oh, so it is cold cast porcelain, not resin.
I'm guessing that some of it might be a little more.
This is more, well, this is also, you know, they got more of a plastic edge, but I guess cold cast porcelain, so I stand corrected. But it's absolutely awesome. I'm a big fan of skulls in general, but the skull work in here and the bones is great. I mean, they look legit. You know, you've got around a lot of these bases, the women of Dynamite have this because they're all these characters, like whether it's Vampirella or Purgatory or whoever else it might be in these things. They all have like kind of almost a matching base kind of set.
Right.
They don't link up, but they look all very similar. So these will display nicely. And of course, on the bottom, they do have, you know, where it says Vampirella across it, the edition size. It does look really good. I mean, it's stamped on there. You're going to see your individual numbers on there, so now everybody knows which number we have.
Let's
great
pull
color.
out the ruler.
Yes, we're going to go through and measure it because, yeah, I come prepared. Right there. Not that I'm saying I travel with a ruler for any. All right, so we're looking at basically overall about a 12-inch statue here, okay? Base, side to side. We're, you know, just under 6 inches across here. Really cool. She is, you know, the statue herself, the actual figure, you're looking at this figure's taking up about 9 3/4 inch kind of area. So it's a nice displayable piece that's a good size.
Yeah, for anybody that's a fan of Vampirella, this is absolutely would look good on your mantle. So, you know, go to your local comic book shop, let them know that, hey, if you're not carrying this, you need to order this for me because I want it.
Yeah.
And if you don't know where your local comic book shop is, just look it up at
ComicShopLocator.com. What I said.
What he says.
Yeah, and these and I like the overall height because you get a 12-inch statue. They will fit in some of these actually bookshelf-esque kind of displays. So if it's too tall, you know, you're sitting there like, where am I going to put this thing? These will display nicely in that. You just pop a shelf down, put them in there. They look awesome, and not to keep using the word dynamite, but they would look dynamite on that shelf.
Anywhere, yeah.
I'm definitely a fan of these. Its price point's under $200 for these. Can't go wrong.
No.
You know, you look at other ones that are not even this quality sometimes, can go for $250, $300 for some of these statues, and it's a nice size. So
absolutely.
I would go out there and get it. It's endorsed by us here at ComicWow. Definitely give the stamp of approval. And this is your ComicWow unboxing of Women of Dynamite Vampirella statue. I'm Josh.
And I'm Big Rick.
And we'll see you next time.